you go, Marcos. Get right up in there with that Dragonfire, man. No mercy here. We don't respect nobody. All right, how we doing, folks? Manic Monday, part 2 on this beautiful May 13th. Hope y'all having a great Monday. Don't sweat it, man. This week will be over before you know it. And for us that work on the weekends, whatever. I always laugh at that, you know. So, oh, thank God it's Friday. I'm like, thank God it's Friday, son. I work. I don't care. But either way, though. Rocking out with the KSG. Make sure you check out part 1. I'm annotated below so you can check out the full description of the setup. But basically, we got the UAV, we got the RCXD, we got the Dragonfire, and we got the KSG. And then we switched up the perks a little bit from last time. I'm going to get into that. And the only major stipulation is every time I die, I got to go down one sensitivity. Okay. Nah, not anything too well, crazy enough, I guess. Look at that. KSG info so far away. I was playing here with my man Brian. I was playing with Usani as well. And the guy who made the damn class, I was like, well, you got to help me out now, because, all right, well, you better watch this. And he tried it out, and he was pretty appalled of how bad this thing was. Brian was amazed at the KSG's range. I mean, he was just in awe. He couldn't believe it. He hasn't used it before, so he couldn't understand how this thing could just shoot from 50 miles away. He was trying to snipe. And I'd snipe the guy, and he'd be like, you got him? How'd you get him? I'm like, that's KSG, bro. It's KSG. Don't try to shotgun anybody up close, but from far away, you might actually have a chance with it. Okay, so we made some changes here. The first major change I made was I took off the long barrel on it. Actually, no, I left the long, pardon me. I took off the quick draw on it, and I substituted that. I made some arrangements over there so I could put Ghost on. And then I also put down the Engineer and Dexterity combo as well. And then I got Scavenger instead of Toughness. Like I said in the previous video, Toughness, I think, was a very good idea. And, you know, once again, I understand what the pros use. You know, when you're playing up against people that you know are that good, you kind of need any advantage you could possibly get. That's okay. In this, though, when I got shot and I had the KSG, I was going to die. So, it didn't matter how tough I was. It didn't matter. Oh, Gondola. Uh-oh, watch out. My worst enemy. Look at that, man. Try to get that guy. Oh, man. So embarrassing. And I'm stepping up. Oh, got an email. I'm stepping up over there and managed to get a Dragonfire. Wow, I was so relieved. And then look at that. Nothing. This gun. Man, I don't know what to do with this gun. So I switched over there. I put Ghost on. Just try to sneak up a little bit around the enemy, you know. At first, throughout most of the time, I was just trying to play like I do with any other shotgun. Run up in your grill, demolish it. But this isn't like any other shotgun. I mean, this is a long-ranged weapon for starters. Up close is not that good. It's pretty tough to go. You have to really be aiming down this thing. Like, it's pretty tough to just pick up the gun like you do with the Remington and hip fire somebody. That's just not something that that applies to the forte or to the strengths of the KSG, if it even has a strength. I still think it's the worst gun in the game. But if you're gonna play by its strengths, you want to be at a distance, and that's why I thought downhole was a really good fit for this map. It's not really a shotgunning map, at least for me. I've never really considered shotgunning. Anything I consider sniping. And that's why I think the KSG worked out so well. Because, hey, you can snipe all you want with this thing. It's great. And Brian over here just scared the crap out of me. He said he meant to go check to see if I was even playing. I'm like, yeah, I'm playing, man. Don't be worried about me. RCXD. It's horrible. There's nothing else I can say about this thing. It is a waste of a kill streak. I promise you, my KD with the RCXD has to be deep in the red. And Gondola again, man. These things just want to ruin my gameplay. It has to be deep in the red. I always die when I'm using this thing, and I rarely get a kill with it. And look at that. The Gondola comes right back out. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Y'all kidding with me right now. Y'all joking. Come down over here in the middle, miss him, and then trying to give this guy the turn. And I was pretty sure that first shot went on him, but hell, guess not, huh? So we're down to 2 right here. One of the tips that Usani gave, which is a very smart idea, was that I should save the RCXDs for when I was on these crazy sensitivities. And that way, if someone kills you, I can change it. All right. You really got to think strategy with this thing, man. You got to do everything you can. And I took off the quick draw on it, partially because I prestige so I could put the emblem on it. And whatnot. It was kind of like the main reason why I did it. But, you know, overall, I felt that picking it, I felt Ghost would be a better trade-off to have. You know, the ability to sneak up over there behind without them knowing them would be a better trade-off to have than the ability to pick up the gun quickly. Now, notice that C4 kill I got there a couple seconds ago right there? That's what I had to do a lot of, man. The delayed handoff, as I call right there in football terms. The delayed handoff. Because I can't throw C4 when I got 14 and when I got 1 sensitivity. 1, I can't even make it. I was pissed that I couldn't get that C4 around. It was like thought I could have done some damage there. On one, by the time you put your hand up to throw the C4, that dude has run 2 laps around you and stabbed you 3 times. Like, there's no chance that you could kill that guy. And it's quite the opposite with, look how high and far that one went right there. It's quite the opposite when you're on 14 and 13. That one's chuck it up to the sky and pray that the guy's still there when you come down. So I had to do a lot of delayed handoffs. I had to throw it, for example, right there. I threw it on the tag, played around, and I wasn't really sure if there was somebody there or not. But, hell, I just waited and gave it a shot. Look at that. Look how long that thing took to land there. I had to wait. And that's what you get through playing this a couple times. You start to figure it out. And that one was a good C4 toss right there. And then my man decides to leave the game, man. Straight hating on the ability to get the gameplay. And look at that. The KSG is beautiful when it actually kills something. The Remington, you get that kill 9.5 times out of 10. The KSG, you feel relieved when you get that kill. It's like a major accomplishment in your life. You know, it's that kind of stuff you put down on the resume. You just write down, like, got a KSG with a hip fire on downhill. What up? And thank God this guy didn't see you, man. Thank God he was blind. And here we go. This is a combination of Ghost right here and also the KSG. Perfect lineup right here. Get 1, and then trying, boom, 2. And there we go. We out. And then they flipped them over there. Gonna push up, try to get that tag. Brian got it, no worries. And I see all those dots over there. I'm like, you know what? Let me drive in the RCXD. And that's the best tip I could give you for using the RCXD is use it when you're in a jam. So use it when you know, and look at that C4 toss right there. Unfortunately, the guy was dead, no worries. But that was a good C4 toss over there. Especially I think we're at 12 or 13 sensitivity right now, so that's pretty good for that. The best time I give for the RCXD is use it, bring it into an enemy spawn. Bring it into spots where they can't shoot it out, because this RCXD is a lot easier, I feel, to shoot out than the Black Ops 1. Or maybe it's just that we've already had it. You know, it's the 2nd generation of RCXD, so everyone's kind of a little bit more used to it, per se. But bring it into an enemy spawn, or use it when you're in a tough bind like that. So use it when you know someone's tailing you or something. Lay down, bring out the pain with the RCXD, and pray it doesn't have flatjack, or else you're in some trouble. The Dragonfire, I'm impartial to this thing. I have success with it sometimes, like I'm doing right now, and other times not so much. It's pretty easy to take down. Throw an EMP grenade at it, C4 at it, that's kind of what I do, and you'll take it down, or just shoot at it, honestly. It's malleable, though. It's great, like we're about to do right here, and you saw at the beginning of the video. We're about to sneak it in over here on my man that took out the Guardian. So it's cool, and it's cool. It's a cool kill streak. Like, it's fun flying this thing around and bringing it inside buildings. That's pretty dope. But, I mean, I think for the value that you have at it, for the amount of kills they actually have to get to earn this thing, I don't know. I wouldn't really use it, per se. But it seems to be a fan favorite on Manic Monday, man. It's the 2nd time I've had to use this thing. Okay. And the R6D seems to be a fan favorite on Manic Monday, too. That's something I don't really appreciate right here. So right there, I see that this guy's right next to me, and I'm like, oh, hold up. All right, he's not there anymore. What's going on back here? Trying to kill that guy? Okay. Now I'm bringing it down to where they've been at the whole game, and boom, managed to get him right there. Give Usani also some advice. Now, my man Brio's pinned down over here by some fools. I get one. He's telling me to step back. I'm like, trust me. I got this. I got this. I'm trying to figure out where he is, and I miss, and I don't know how that one didn't get him. I just don't understand how that one didn't get him. It's KSG gameplay at its finest. But hey, that's life. So we got the flat jacket. We got the, I think I said it before I had hardline. I apologize. I had the flat jacket on the Ghost. I just saw that right now. And honestly, the hardline really isn't something that you really need right now, because, I mean, what you're going to really need to get that 20% off to get that that RCXD. Whatever. So this was coming up over here at the end. I don't know my score. I got to check it out. I think it's pretty good, though. I know I have a +3 KD, so I was pretty happy about that. But overall, Sonic, good challenge. This is definitely a challenge. Like I said, there's different Manic Mondays. You know, there's some that are just like, hey, this class works out for me. Let's see if it works out for you. And there's some that are a little more heinous and a little bit more violent, a little more vicious, and a little bit more like, I'm gonna stump you. And this one came close. This one was definitely tough. This one definitely took a solid amount of hours right there. I managed to pin down right over here, and I'm like, somebody please help me. I'm like, hold on, who? I'll save you. I'll save you. Maybe not. Maybe I won't. No. Yeah, I probably won't. Forget that. I won't save you. Oh, man. KSG, boys going in the game, my friend. So thanks a lot for the class, who definitely a very entertaining class. Hope y'all enjoy this video, man. Make sure you like it. A lot of people joining up in the channel right now. Really appreciate it. Make sure you on Friday, make sure you drop down your classes over there, and we can have some fun with that. Let's see if I bring up the scoreboard here in a little bit. Hey, but we managed to pull out the W. That's one thing I hate when I do these Manic Mondays, man. I lose so many games. I hate losing too, and Lose so many games, I'm over here acting like a moron, just changing sensitivities left and right. I'm not even a sensitive kind of guy. Alright, so where do we go here? 38 and 11, I believe that says. Not bad at all. Hope you have a great Monday.